I've been teasing in the channel for a very long time that I wanted to make some changes to my garage when it comes to the power that I have in my bike. So I've been going back and forth and talking to some people to see what was going to be my decision moving forward. What was going to be something that I thought would be best for me, for the channel, and for everybody involved. And I'm very pleased to announce that I just purchased one of the most iconic e-bike in New York City. And maybe, I don't know, I don't know, you can say further than that, in my opinion, which is the Hornet Bandit 43. Yeah, this might come to a surprise for many of you guys because this thing used to belong to Richie Ramos. I made him a deal that he couldn't refuse. And also, besides purchasing the bike from him, I also gave him one of my bikes. But in reality, this transaction was something that was more on a family level. I consider Richie my my brother, my uncle. He's more on my brother's side because he's not that far from my age. I consider him family. And if I was gonna do any transaction in the e-bike community, what better person than to do it with him? Now, many people are gonna be asking, like, man, but what happened to Richie and the bike? I thought they thought maybe that was something that it was his baby or whatever. Well, I cannot go into any details why he did it because there are some sensitive mother flowers in this community. Every time you suggest something, even though it comes from the heart, people get offended for some reason. I don't know. But he didn't feel the same about the bike for personal reason. So let me put it that way. It was not because he didn't like the bike; he loved the bike. But every time he sees the bike, it's like it's not the same anymore. And talking about Richie Ramos, because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm not like a bike guy when it comes to technical things. I'm more of a design and like industrial design, UX design. I like how things look. That's my background and my profession. Instead of me just going with all the details that this icon of a bike has, I think it would be best for me to show you Richie Ramos just telling you what he did to this bike.
Let me start in the front. We got the Shinko tires, 110, 80, and 110, 80, 16s. Motorcycle tires, road tires. I added those custom signal lights, LEDs, thanks to Sparky. Those are coal lights, Baja Designs, off-road, amber lights. Crazy, you can feel the heat from here. I retained the original headlight and windscreen from the original Bandit. I also got MT5's McGrew brakes with 220 rotors. I retained the original metallic yellow strip on the wheels. Thanks to Matt, he sent me new fenders. Thank you, Matt. I retained the original CNC mirrors that everybody knows me by. That's my Guardian right there. Yeah, the color is Candy Apple Metallic Metal Flake Gold. Yeah, a lot to say in one word. Crazy. The bag is by Vinyl by Bobby. Every bag he makes is a masterpiece. Love it. Awesome. Yeah, that's for the battery. 72 volts, 51 amp hour, powerful lithium battery. That's right, powerful lithium. You're gonna go upgrade your bike, go with the best. I retain, thanks to V, I retained the original cover. That's the only thing I have left from the original Bandit, other than the headlight and windscreen. Got a custom seat by Hornet Bandit, by Lorenzo Tapia. He embroidered Hornet Bandit 2.0 for me. I retained the original floodlights. That's what lights up an accident scene, unfortunately. That's what I used them for. Got a Subaton 150 controller. I retained the original shocks that Matt got for me during my build. I also have custom-made rack that Matt made. I believe I was one of the first ones to get this rack. Also powder-coated gold. And this masterpiece here. This is what was taking so long for the bike to be finished. Matt had to design this. He sent it to a company to get it laser cut. Got it back. He welded it himself with just 1 hour class of welding. Awesome job, Matt. Thank you so much for coming through for me yet again. Appreciate you. Again with the Maguros, 220 rotors. Again with the reflectors, Shinko tires. All right. Yeah, that's the Hornet Bandit 2.0.
All right, so there you go. So moving forward, you're probably gonna see me riding this in high speed, long range ride. No more making fun of me because they have to tow me. So yeah, and what my plans for the bike is just to keep it just the way it is. I'm not moving any stickers. I'm keeping everything the way he did it. Richie, in my opinion, is one of the best customizers when it comes to e-bikes. The guy transformed a regular bike into an iconic bike. Like this thing looks like so different than the original. No offense to the company, but it is true. You see this bike and you don't even know what it is. It's so beautiful. So I'm gonna keep it the way it is, and the name is gonna still be the same. It's gonna be the Hornet Bandit 43. And for people that don't know, 43 is the number of a race driver in NASCAR. So that's why he uses that name. He's a really fan of muscle cars and racing. So I'm gonna keep it the way it is. Maybe in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, when Rich is no longer here, maybe I'm gonna put it for option and make millions of dollars. Hopefully that doesn't happen anytime soon. But yeah, there you go. This is the big announcement. I'm the owner of the famous Bandit, and the most famous Bandit in the market right now, the Hornet Bandit, aka Hornet Bandit. I'm gonna be riding this. I love the bike. Richie is so happy that it stayed in the family. I am so happy as well. My X160 is going to his house as well. He probably gonna be doing something crazy to that Ceron X160. I cannot wait when he started like messing with that because I know he's gonna customize it. Probably that's gonna be the next one, which is gonna be his project. But I'm really happy. We all really happy that this happened. That's it. I'm the new owner of the most famous Bandit. Hopefully you see me really soon on a group ride, and I hope to see you and show you the bike. All right, so I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.